arms control, and additionally, there's only a risk of return. Obama has no capital in the economy now as Forbes in 10. With his presidency, space upon size by the supplementary unemployment, massive deficit, and political gap will dramatically diminish. Obama is failing no capital around Afghanistan, Tea Party, and others. This is fact 97. Obama's lost political capital, the economy around Afghanistan, Tea Party, and the war combined to make him look impotent. Failure is not sexy, and Republicans will support increased family visas. This is key to the Latino Lawrence in 10. Despite restoration reform, has also been elected to attack the visa basis of the family values. Don't stop the record to be accused of being anti-family, especially the Latinos, is an anathema to conservatives who are anxious to rebuild the original increasingly powerful group swing voters and. Alright. Jewish community supports family visas as well. In 2009, families were considered of American society. Now many immigrants remain separated for years, decades because of bureaucratic visa delays, reform for immigration separate system to expedite the visa process in favor of family reunification, increase making family visas more accessible, reducing backlog, and reorienting the visa system to prioritize the family. Scratch the next two cards on this speech. And lame duck shields. Like this is Hill in 916. Kerry expected to future lame duck session. Harry doesn't really have the chance literally about the timing of avoid city politics getting away before the election and start fails telemetry. No ability to complete disarmament of Russians. Roll us and check documents. This is Dissenter in 817. Inspections represent nothing. There's nothing new in the restriction of the new start of the treaty re-entry vehicles. The idea of the visa Russian. Obama has tried to ram new start through the minimal examination to start is ratified. Our insight into Russian strategic nuclear forces will decline. The administration is successful. There will be significant risk of creating false confidence. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No? Okay.
No.
Okay. Counterplan. One is process chemicals, chemical better activity, education, respect for the reason we debate. No solvency applicant to the process. It means no lift for the government, no office for the 2AC, justifies the penalty due to the counterplan replaces debate from topics to the process, infinitely regressive, not actually competitive, most objective. The plan solves your offense, and Asian chemicals solves all your offense, for the reason above, and the CP lists is bottom in 10. 12, U.S. Senators responsibility the internal DHS and reforming immigration. The memo has made ways into circles to reference the immigration reform as a legislative action and raises serious concerns about administrative to bypass Congress to pursue its own legislative objectives. The USCIS could grant deferred different action the language of concerns that backdoor amnesty will come about and for turn waivers cost terrorism. This is Cutler and 6. The visa process requires the alien provides photographs from fingerprints and supporting documents substantially in response to questions that are part of the application. When an alien files an application for a visa, the application is a number of the significant questions that provide the investigative leads. Should that alien come under investigation for terrorism under the waiver program, under these benefits of the visa requirement should be thought of the direct to the United States. If there is another terrorist attack in the street of the pounded to the ground and extinction cinematic for a nuclear attack by a terrorist would speed up the organization and develop the awareness of the different type of world imperative that the human kind to work to survive this could lead to a third world war from which no one will emerge victorious when nuclear pollution infects the whole planet. We will have losers and family-based are critical to skilled immigrants. Wadwa in 7 in practice is skilled immigrants acquire LPRs as family members is not unusual for an employer to search the Hiroshima get a visa as a spouse rather than an employee. The process is easier that way. Even skilled immigrants of spouses and children, U.S. citizens may be superior to employers who creating future citizens. They are thinking of the long term and dissenting capital research to family admissions. Got skilled worker skills preference makes impacts inevitable. Believe in 7 family visas are important to complement high skilled visas by making use of a list of directed destination for high skilled immigrants after the research family admissions may yield unintended outcomes positive and significant relation between the immigrants education level. Percent of immigrants admitted as siblings that increasing admissions and basic occupational levels and increasing admissions of siblings would increase immigrant education levels. If those who with their skills are highly educated, likely their siblings are also highly educated. Policies that encourage permanent immigration education admissions should be encouraged. Policies that have extended families to deter the establishment. Overshoot. What's my time? Oh yeah. Sorry, do you guys have my time? 40. Thanks. First is half the population lives in countries with below the replacement level of environmental literacy counting. Thank you so much. 3 in 2008. At the beginning of the 20th century, the world population was roughly 1.6 billion. The global population nearly quadrupled in 100 years. The replacement fertility rate is roughly 2.1 births of one child. These countries with below replacement levels include not only Western developed nations, but developing countries such as China, Thailand, and Sri Lanka. With this demographic trends to continue to emerge, global population growth rate is slowing. Worldwide population expected to grow over the next 2 decades due to large numbers of child fertility countries whose fertility rates remain high. Most of the increasable fertility rates have the lowest income levels depend heavily on natural resources. Rich biological diversity, where deforestation is a serious concern. In some urban areas, rapid population growth has been outpaced facilities, water, sanitation, and sewage will lead to polluting the water, home, and other environment-related diseases. Additionally, the dissent's not unique. Overpopulation is the status quo. Immigration restrictions would not necessarily increase this in the United States. Additionally, they read no evidence that says immigration to the United States is key to sparking the type of fertility rates that their overshoot to SAD gains its impact through. You?
Yeah.
Okay. Case. Where are you? That is the top.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not.
Okay, you're fine. Okay. And growth needs to happen now. Sorry. Off there first. 1 and C1.
Just go straight down.
That's fine.
It's not in order.
Growth needs to happen now. It's not about fast growth, it's about speed, but growth here, there's duly of evidence, and additionally, consider self-and-Pfeffer. Growth allows us to solve global impacts, which probably means we'll solve their trends as well. Pfeffer's on the growth. Bad arguments. All of their growth bad arguments like AIDS, terrorism, war, and bad are based off of lack of global cooperation. Extend our Bloomberg has its really good at sites studies that increase
War, conflict.
Increase instances of war. This answers back their nuclear war and their no-war escalations. Additionally, you say that Russia's not a military threat. Our card is better on this. It's our boss. Remember, this says absolutely and specifically, will Russia be a military threat if things go awry? The United States economy. What's up?
We don't need the 9.
Okay. The United States economy is absolutely dependent to it staying strong in the status quo. It's a simple hedge internal link means that we garner the most access to this. Additionally, they say we have enough highly qualified people, extend our evidence. We solve low-level wars occurring now means that takes out their uniqueness arguments. They don't assume Russia's alarmist stance now. That gives us uniqueness. They say U.S.-China war. It's not probable. That's our staggered evidence. In the 1AC, it says specifically that U.S.-China war is not going to occur in a world where there's interdependency. You say interdependency causes war. This answers that back specifically. And additionally, we're going to go ahead and concede that AIDS aren't going to happen as a result of not passing the plan. There's only a risk of defense on your HIV takeouts. You say terror. We check this back with the United States military prowess. Means that we're the best means of solving for your means of terror. Additionally, you say disease. That's answered back by our Royan evidence in the 1AC. Means there's absolutely no risk.
I'm sorry, are you going for AIDS or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's talk about politics for a minute.
Yeah.
Alright, your first Ackerman card, tag star will pass.
Sure.
Can you show me a line in this card that is not like anything more than just like kind of rhetorical questions? Like where does it actually cite vote counts? Explain anything about that?
Hold on a second. So the Ackerman card, I'm sorry. Yeah, it says that no Republican will go along with the proposal. Yeah, but I mean, it literally says that. It says there's no constituency for arms control, which is what this is premised off of. Sure, I will grant you that this doesn't cite, like, polls or that sort of information, but our evidence is pretty good.
I guess I'm just kind of confused because it's just like this random dude, not even qualified, from attackerman.fire.com
Sure, okay.
saying,
Luckily,
I've received a statement cheering the votes, none of these statements explain it, are Republicans drunk?
Yeah. You're right. That is what the card says. Fortunately, that's not our only uniqueness claim on the start of that.
Yeah, okay. I guess I want to talk about your Lawrence evidence now. Republicans will support increased family visas.
Sure.
This card says, despite reservations, many Republicans have been reluctant to attack the family-based visa system. Where does it say there's actually a constituency for reinstating a whole category of family visas?
It says that to be accused of being anti-family, especially the Latinos, is such a compelling distortion that Republicans aren't going to bend away from that. In fact, they're going to try and appease the Hispanic population.
Where does it say they try to appease the
It says to
Hispanic
be accused of being anti-family, especially with Latinos, is anathema to conservatives who are anxious to rebuild their bridges with an increasingly powerful group of swing voters, i.e. Hispanics.
All right, your Fulton evidence says Jewish community supports family visas. I guess I'm curious as to why this is anything more than an FYI, because you definitely don't read a Jewish community key to the
Sure, you're right. We don't. It
population.
was intended to. That's my bad. It's just further lobby support for visas. It's just another reason why plan wouldn't stop start.
Okay, I guess let's talk about the Malthus D or overshoot D
Sure,
or whatever for a second. You read this environmental literacy evidence that says just half of the global population lives at below replacement level.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not really understanding how this is responsive to R1 and C evidence, which indicates that workers coming into the U.S. would totally overshoot populations here and cause
Sure.
a shift in consumption.
Sure, that's a fair question. The answer to that is that first, it's also in one of my analyticals in which I stated that we actually have a piece of evidence in the 1AC which talks about population, that this wouldn't occur in a world where there are family unification measures, means that
Wait, so
people,
you stop overpopulation?
I mean, that was an argument that I made.
Wait, so you get families together and that stops overpopulation?
We say that family unification leads to fewer family separations, and that has empirically proven to lead to fewer separated families.